It's true. I was lost. Pit of isolation, depression, and pain. The pain I've caused others. I didn't want to do anything or be anything.
Dude, is that Raycons,
felt
dude?
pointless and
Is that video
continuously
sponsored by
agonizing.
Raycons?
Well, I just wasted 7 minutes of my time. What's up guys, Zenwave here, and today's video, as you can see, we're going to be talking about Fedmyster and his new return to the Twitch streaming world. Now, I'm going to go over everything here in this video, basically covering all angles of the situation with Fedmyster's return, what he's done, why he left for such a long period of time, the in-between portions, and basically going over every angle as best as I can follow. Let's begin. So exactly 1 year ago in June, Fedmyster was outed for doing a lot of inappropriate things. Basically, sexual harassment allegations were coming out between multiple women in this group called Offline TV. After these tweets came out, Fedmyster made some PR framed tweets, not too insightful in any way. He barely apologized even, and apparently this is a little deeper than that. But after that, we didn't really hear from him for a good amount of time. I can't really find the twit-longers that came out between Lily Pichu and Yvonne, which are the girls who made the twit-longers. For my memory, Yvonne's case was way worse than Lily's. Lily's was more manipulative and Yvonne was more criminal. After this occurred, many streams came up between Pokimane, Disguised Toast, Scara, all members of OTV, basically supporting these statements between Lily and Yvonne, and also adding a bit more insight and kind of taking their backs on the situation, saying Fed was kind of the manipulator in a lot of instances, even instances that we don't know about even to this day. Now when all this came out, everyone kind of threw away Fed because no one really cared except his diehard fans, which he has a surprising amount of diehard fans, which is kind of odd since he was the editor. He's not really a big part of the house apparently, but apparently he has a lot of diehard fans. Now in between Fed's removal and this situation right now, there was a little hiccup in the road between two members of OTV, or one former one, I should say, Fedmyster and Pokimane. Fedmyster's document was leaked. If everyone knows about the Google Doc drama, it was a 14-page document, and I did not read it all because I could barely read anything, so why the fuck am I gonna read a 14-page document about a YouTuber I don't care about? But to my knowledge, it was Pokimane and Fed only. It was not too serious. It was mainly high school shit, high school manipulation stuff. There was no serious allegations involved. It was mainly just bickering about semantics, and it was really lame, to be honest. I'm not that up to date with it, so do not take my word on who I think came out on top. To my knowledge, Pokimane kind of disproved a lot of Fed's statements about the incidents between them two, because they had a so-called relationship when she stated that they did not in her original stream. I might be wrong, I have no clue on this situation, but I don't think there's any serious allegations from this. I don't think Fed did anything to Poki, I don't think Poki did anything to Fed. I just think it was some high school bullshit. But I don't think you're here for the whole backstory. I think you're here for my opinions of his return. What do I think of his video? What do I think of his return stream? What do I think about the whole ensemble? As you could tell from the beginning of the video,
The pain I've caused others.
wasn't a big fan of his return video. I'm surprised this video has a positive like rating because it is dog shit, man. Now as for his return stream, I actually thought his return stream was really good. As for apologies go for the YouTube and Twitch, social media in general, it was good. I thought it was good. It hit all the nails that it needed to hit, and it went over all the necessary stuff to kind of win back. It got all the necessary stuff he needed really to prove himself to this point. Also, I hate all the fans that are really invested in this, like the people who are saying like, welcome back king, or on the other side, people saying, I will never forgive you, you manipulative piece of shit scumbag. Like, it's not your place to say he's changed and he's reformed, and it's also not your place to say he hasn't and he hasn't apologized in private. It all comes down to the people affected, if they're still affected by this, if this is something they can move on from, or if he's still continuing on his manipulative ways. So as someone on the outside looking in, I just think his YouTube video was really bad, but unlike his YouTube video, I actually thought his Twitch stream was pretty good. As painful as it is to talk about, he actually does bring up both situations in detail and tells you like this is not okay. Sure, this could have gone better, but I just don't see that it's a bad response. I think he acknowledges that he did some really stupid, fucked up shit, and all he can do now really is just prove to you that he is a changed person and he's not gonna do it again. If you at all believe in reform in these type of situations, you would like his response. Like, as much as I wanted to shit on this guy's Twitch response, it was actually pretty well rounded and good. Like, sure, there's a couple of moments where he stutters on his words and it's kind of like people kind of manipulating it to make him sound way worse, but I actually think it was a good response. Unlike the YouTube video, which the YouTube video, it was tasteless, and I really think just because of that YouTube video, it really like ruined this new response. If he just came out with the Twitch stream right out the gate, I don't think he'd be getting that much hate. I think he would be, understandably, people would not want to watch him anymore, but I don't think people were saying like giving him death threats and shit, which I don't think death threats are ever okay in these type of situations. Do I think he's a scumbag? Yes, I do think he's a bad person, but I don't think even bad people deserve this amount of harassment. And, you know, does he deserve criticism? Hell yeah, he deserves criticism, and he does deserve to be completely shit on. But as long as the people involved have moved on from the situation, I think this is excessive amount of just verbal abuse. That being said, I do not like Fedmyster. I don't think he's a good guy, and I think he shouldn't return to the social media game personally. Does that mean it's justified for the amount of hate he's getting? No. This amount of hate is not deserved for basically anyone unless you're literally maliciously evil person. And just the way I see some of the people affected by him talk about him, it's not the way he's being portrayed by the comments. And this is completely why I said LSF is a trash fire, and I guess I'll link that video in the description now if you want to check it out. It didn't get that many views, but it's kind of topical now because it's literally proving my point in the video. And unless, you know, this guy is like the strongest guy around, anybody could be affected by this shit. I just don't know what the end goal of this situation is. Is it just to make him completely depressed and deprive him of resources? Like, why do these people feel so involved in this situation? It does not even, like, why should they even care? It doesn't fucking involve you, dude. Like, just laugh at it and move on. You don't have to make 3-page essays on LSF about how much you despise this guy and want him to die in a fire. The day livestream fails dies, this is gonna be society, dude. I'm gonna be celebrating in the streets when LSF dies. Literally the most dog shit combination of Redditors and Twitch viewers, dude. It's so fucking AIDS. It's a fucking hellfire, man. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. I really love making these videos and editing them and recording the commentary and all that. But right now my channel's kind of in the awkward phase where it's growing, but I'm not really getting a lot of views. It's kind of growing slowly as well. I know my goal is 1,000 subs by the end of the year, but just the fact that I got to 106 subscribers by half a year mark is just so cool. The fact that I could pull that off without just telling friends and family to subscribe is fucking cool. And I'm hoping to reach 1,000 subs in the near future. Anyways, guys, if you've enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a comment. And yeah, peace out, guys.